Hello everyone, welcome to our new video. In this video, we will discuss linguistic landscape. We will try to define that what is linguistic landscape, and in this video, we will focus on the linguistic landscape of the Karachi city and the instances we found of linguistic borrowing in it. So let's start the video. So first of all, we need to understand what is linguistic landscape. So here is a definition which was taken from Google. So that it says visibility and salience of languages on public and commercial signs in a given territory or region. In simple words, we can say the posters, the banners, the display we see, and the language on them is a part of linguistic landscape. And not only linguistic landscape shows the languages that are used in those displays, but it also reflects a lot of things, including it may show uh, the importance of a particular language in a particular region. It may show some political influence and some relationship like identity and language. So this is what linguistic landscape. Now we should discuss what is linguistic borrowing, as we have to see the linguistic borrowing in the linguistic landscape of Karachi. So we have discussed what is linguistic landscape. Now we are going to discuss linguistic borrowing. So as far as the definition of linguistic borrowing is concerned, so the definition is a linguistic borrowing is a process by which a word from one language is adapted for use in another. The word that is borrowed is called a borrowing, a borrowed word, or a loan word. So this is what linguistic borrowing is. In simple words, we can understand uh, a lot of words in a lot of languages. They are not the words of the language itself or the native language, but they are taken from other languages, and there are a lot of types of them. So in other slide, we will try to understand what different kinds of linguistic borrowing are. So we need to focus on basically, basically there are three types of linguistic borrowing: importation, partial substitution, and substitution. So, and there these are subtypes of these three types. So you just need to focus on loan words because the major or the most dominant linguistic borrowing we found in the linguistic landscape of Karachi is the loan words. So we will skim through all the types of linguistic borrowing, but we will give a special focus to loan words. So first of all, the importation is a part of substitution, is a type of substitution. So it has two subtypes: foreign word, a non-integrated word from a foreign language is spelled as is, just like the word whiskey is used in Spanish and it is a word of English language. And the most important thing is loan word that we are going to encounter in most of the banners and pamphlets and billboards of Karachi's linguistic landscape is loan word. An integrated word from a foreign language, orthography adapted for the receiving language. Just like music is taken from the French language, but its spelling is changed. Uh, since we know that Urdu has taken a lot of words from the English language, just like computer, because we don't have any native word for computer, so we take those words as it is. But since there is a orthographical change, it means that the script of Urdu and alphabets of Urdu and English are different. So they come into the category of loanword. The other subtype is partial substitution, in which composite words in which one part is borrowed, another one is substituted, and the other one is substitution. That substitution has further two types: loan coinage. Loan coinage has further two types: loan formation and loan creation. Loan formation has further two different types of translation or formations. One is translation of the elements of the foreign word, and the other one is loan rendering, translation of part of the elements of the foreign word. A loan coinage also has loan creation, that says coinage in the loan creation coinage independent of the foreign word but created out of the desire to replace a foreign word. Substitution indigenous to which the meaning of the foreign word is transferred. So this is a whole chart for linguistic borrowing. So I have explained the main thing, and for further review you can read this, but our main focus would be on loan words, the words that are adopted from other languages by changing their spelling or changing alphabets. Since Urdu and um, English have a different type of alphabets and script, so loan for foreign word cannot be found in Urdu, but loan words are in abundance. So let's see the linguistic landscape of Karachi city. First of all, I before going towards the linguistic landscape of Karachi, I would like to mention that the pictures are taken from various areas. That various areas include for some posh areas, they have some middle class areas, and there were some site areas and areas under construction as well. So the areas we have covered are Shara Faisal, Gulzar Hijri, Johar, and Korangi, and the other area is Gulshan Iqbal. So let's begin the second part of the video. Okay, so in this part, we can see a loan word that is dental clinic. Since dental and both clinic are the words that belong to the English language, but we have adopted them by changing, by not changing, but by just adopting them and writing them in Urdu. The second display we found is Al Hafiz Auto Workshop. It is also a type of loan word because auto and workshop uh, both are English words. The third one is Pankaj Marble Store. Obviously, marble and store are not Urdu words; they are English words, so they are also part of loan words. Then there is Mujai Sweets. Afterward is Mehman Tire Shop. As you know that tire is an English word. We call it Paya in Urdu, but it is written shop. That uh, this is a loan word. And these are other instances of and so the thing is that loan wording and displays on Urdu can be seen in the local businesses. The local businesses usually, or the businesses that are located in middle class areas, show their displays, pamphlets, panaplexes, and billboards in the Urdu language, because Urdu language can be understood by anyone, whether uh, they are Urdu literate or English literate. Um, Another interesting fact that we encountered while taking these photos is that most of the hotels, tea hotels, um, have this word. The word that is common is koita. Quetta, New, just like this is New Quetta Khan. The other one is Quetta Cafe, Ajwa Hotel. So the thing that is dominant in uh, the linguistic landscape of tea hotel is that uh, the word quota is frequently found in them. For the first of all, the reason is that the tea of Quetta is really famous, is really fantastic, and um, it is believed that the people of Quetta and other northern areas knows how to make a perfect tea or chai. And the other thing is that all of them, the pictures that have been taken, if they belong to the hotels, tea hotel, so they all of them portray their name in the Urdu language. This is another hotel, and it is also written in Urdu. So it shows that uh, the gentry that sits on uh, hotels, tea hotels especially, so they almost all of them can understand the Urdu language. So some of them might not understand the English language. So it represents that since their gentry, most of their gentry knows the Urdu language, they can read. So therefore they write uh, their names in Urdu. Now the next part is related to the linguistic landscape of uh, big banners of big brands that are located at one of the posh areas of Karachi, namely Sharai Faisal. So these are taken from Sharai Faisal and Sadr, and these are the banners of uh, huge brands. And the thing that is common is that everything that is written on those banners is in Urdu. Mostly that, just like this banner of McDonald's that says hot and crispy burger. So everything is written in English, even the phrase "mirche to lagengi." It's a Urdu phrase, but it is written in English. That shows that the linguistic landscape of brands or um, main roads of Karachi uh, shows their uh, brand in the English language. So that seems that it shows that the owners or the brands that are bigger, humongous, they like to address the gentry that likes English, or they want to represent themselves in English. And there's another billboard that is totally. This one is also um, in Roman English. The other
For
one is
instance, the यारी डील यारों के साथ
the
खाओगे
slogan or the
तो
caption says
फाइल
"यार
मंगाओगे.
हैं
This is
तो
the Domino's
पार हैं." But the thing is
billboard,
that it is in
and
Urdu, but
everything is
written
written in
in
English.
the
Even the
English
Urdu
script.
phrases are
So it
also
shows that.
written in English.
Then come to the construction site and the industrial side, and we have also observed that the construction sites or the industrial sites also represent their linguistic landscape in the English language. That shows the importance of English language. In the engineering side, in the development side, or you can say in the industrial side, they use English language dominantly. This is another billboard of Pak Arab Refinery Limited Corporation headquarters. So it is also written in English. The last one is also in English. So conclusively, we can say that uh, small businesses represent themselves, their display, their linguistic landscape in both the languages, Urdu and English. But the English is predominant in the industrial sites and the posh areas. So this was the conclusion of our video in which we have showed the linguistic landscape of Karachi city and linguistic borrowing in it. So thank you for watching our video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe
to our channel. Thank you.